Yeah. So this is graphics on the old school formats, basically. So we're talking D-Paint, that sort of level. So palletized, and yeah, it's coming up.
And of course, a very fitting version of the Together Walk as well for this one.
Yeah.
So, first up, Fuck You 2020 by Harvey, made in with multi-paint in C64 multicolor mode.
I think we can all get behind that one.
Yeah.
A cool was called. They want their logo back.
Yeah, the level of details of the fuck you there is really high as well.
Yeah, Fuck You 2020 by Harvey on the Commodore 64. Entry number 2, Green Thing by Slaxx. Another C64 multicolor picture. Yeah, it's very nice, I think. Old baby won't say his name just in case of spoilers.
That's true.
I like the detail
Baby
of
green
the extra
thing.
planets.
I have still not seen this program.
I haven't either. I'm not going to. But yeah, those extra details, I like them.
Slaxx Green Thing, entry number 2. Then we have entry number 3, Go Copy That Floppy by Doc D of TRSi and Hoodlum, an Amiga IFF file. Call our boards or contact an Elite Swapper near you, or just download it at www.swaptro.de.
I agree
I have
with
many
everything.
discs looking like that.
Yep.
In fact, I've got many discs with even more graffiti on it than that.
I agree with everything that disc says.
Go Copy That Floppy, Doc D, TRSi and Hoodlum, Amiga. Entry number 4, Let Me In, MGT, Drehwerk. Knock knock, anyone? I think we're guessing the platform on this one. Commodore 64, it looks like, yes.
Yeah. Do not open.
Do not let the virus in.
That was entry number 4, MGT of Drehwerk, Let Me In. Next up, number 5, Calipso. Almighty God of level 64 Atlantis and XS, a Newfly picture, aka Commodore 64.
It has been remarked earlier. Oh, that would have got us banned. It has been remarked earlier that the Commodore 64, we are constantly discovering new graphics mode on the old bread box.
Yeah, there are a bunch of them for sure.
Yes. I always find it very interesting just how people use the limited palette on Commodore 64 pictures, because it's not the greatest palette in the world.
No, not at all. And especially the amount of colors within a certain character as well. That limitation is the toughest.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, of course, you can write a converter for it, but yeah. Anyway, entry number 6 is Trials by Farfar on the 64, but I don't think anybody would use a converter, as far as I can tell. Because it's kind of like, no, that's definitely cheating. That is not in the spirit. So no, nobody would use a converter. Absolutely not. This skull changed shape a bit. Or did it?
Yeah, it did. With the sunglasses and everything.
Yeah. And the turban. Yeah. No, it's a
all-seeing eye. That was Trials by Farfar. Next up, we have Quick Introduction by Krzysztof of Kyoto T1222 and Matys. An Amiga OCS ECS image.
Now, I'm getting a kind of Bitmap Brothers feel for this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really like the geometry that's being used here. Or the geometric.
Yeah.
Like I said, Bitmap
Chaos
Brothers,
engine.
but not quite.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely kind of reminds me of the Chaos engine. But it's different, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Entry number 7, Quick Introduction. Krzysztof of, yes. Entry number 8 is Major Tom, Titus of Rabenauge. Back to the 64 for this one. Past 100,000 miles. Again, good use of the limited palette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also interesting
pictures in this.
Interesting that he's switched the colors from the early stage to the late.
Well, I'm guessing that was just the roughing out, because there was a lot of grey. And the green is just where you go from grey if you're shading a bit.
Was entry number 8, Major Tom by Titus of Rabenauge. Next up, Mikael with Coffee and Pretzels makes the world go round. Another C64 multicolor image with my favorite snack.
Favorite snack is coffee beans. Is it? No, sorry, I can say a pretzel. Well, you can eat handfuls of coffee beans if you like.
Yeah, but the pretzel was a bean from the beginning.
It
See there.
was originally a bean, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called, no, I can't just eat all these coffee beans. I'll make one of them a pretzel.
I count 3 pretzels. But that's a very, very good use of that brown.
Entry number 9, coffee and pretzels makes the world go round. Mikael. Entry number 10, Nikola Tesla, Death Ray. Ben Brenton, Absence of Mind. Multikiller C64. I love the way they always say the SID in the pictures as well. So yes, if this demo had a laser beam sound on it, it would be generated by a new SID.
Yo. But it's very Tesla. With lasers.
Tesla with lasers. Oh, come on, you know Musk is thinking about it. But yeah, good. Dithering again, wrong word. Cross-hatching. Not really cross, is it? But the lines, anyway, just to...
yeah, cross. I'd say cross-hatching.
Number 11, Papil.io, Papilio by Tomek. Amiga OCS 16 colors done with ProMotion and D-Paint.
Yeah, starting with ProMotion and then going to D-Paint is a good idea.
That's good. Come on, let's see a close-up of the butterfly on the wings there. Again, there's a lot of hand dithering going on here. No zoom in there. Okay, so that was Papil.io by Tomek.
Surely it would be Papilio.
No, but there's a full stop there.
Well, yes.
White Christmas by Pandafox. Going to the Atari for this one?
Started in 1992.
Quite a long time. I'd like to hope this wasn't hand dithered, but I suspect it was. But that's a lot. I'm not surprised it took him 29 years to do in that case. Yeah, did Stalker have a Christmas special? Entry number 13, NenuphWorld by Rahow of Rebels. Amiga OCS. 32 colours. Using graphics on the PS. I like the cartoony vibe on this one. And again, the detail. Just you have to go in with a mouse as well to do these things.
And that dither cross-hatching with large circles. Just
Well, again, it's kind of scaly, suits the picture. So
yes,
yeah, and,
but also on the plants as well. It's just
he's just made the whole picture scaly, basically. Yeah. Dave.
I really, really like the dithering on that, or cross-hatching.
Entry number 14 is Panthera by Firelord of XS. Oh yeah, I mean on the Commodore 64, I ask you, I mean, come on, this is good. I see there's a lot in C64 pictures. They literally just do a fixed block first, and then just gradually extend it down. Is there a technical reason for that, Truck?
I think so, because of there's differences with the C64 and with the Spectrum in the way that the color clash works, and the limitations on the with multicolor and also with some FLI modes, where you can only use so many colors in a particular block.
Yeah.
And so if you move away from that, or you make something larger, you may run into a place where you're not able to continue it. Next up is Teddies Invasion by Thug of Desire. But yeah, I think they're off. It might be a trade-off.
This is good. I mean, again, the detail you have to do by hand on these things. It's terrible. And the Amiga didn't have the best mouse either. It was not the most precise instrument.
Also, the detail in the background with the spaceships in the city, and more teddy bears, and I think there might be a revision logo in there.
Yes, it's in the middle at the top, just under the buildings, isn't it? Yeah.
But essentially, in the background, it becomes teddy bear dithering. Just fascinating techniques here.
Yeah.
I almost read this backwards. This is Lycan by Mermaid, but no, this is Mermaid by Lycan. Lycan. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name properly. Also, good to see a picture from you in the compo. I'm going to mute so I can cough.
A lot of mermaids in this so far today. Yeah. Entry number 16, Mermaid by Lycan. Well, it's a mermaid. What else do you want to know? Entry number 17, Kissmet by Electric of Extend.
And the preview palette is the Pepto palette, and we'll explain that a little bit later. It is a C64 palette, and this is ridiculous. Even that right there. I mean, come on. Look at these work stages, are absolutely beautiful also. I actually kind of prefer them over the final result. Yeah. That's only because
I'll be honest. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. It's kind of like I almost definitely preferred the previous one to that one.
The thing is that the interlacing actually, in this particular case, might detract from it, because when it wasn't interlaced, the detail stood out a little bit more. But okay, I'll talk more about the Pepto palette and C64 palette things.
Yeah. We'll do that afterwards. Entry number 18, Welcome to Amiga 6, Critikill, Brainstorm and Rebels. Amiga picture.
Widescreen Amiga picture.
Yeah. Level of details.
Oh, that was... Yeah. Widescreen picture. They were such a pain to do in D-Paint. They really were. It's like, hi, I'd like to see the entire picture, please. Nope.
This might be the entire picture at that point.
There we go.
No,
I meant when you're actually using D-Paint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because of the... I'd like a much larger monitor. And now that I have these huge monitors, I'd like my eyes to work. And
That was Welcome to Amiga 6 by Critikill. Double screen panorama picture. Next up, Veni Vidi Vici. A bit? Okay, Sim 1 and Wanted Team. I came, I saw, I lived, I left. Amiga.
Yeah, Frankie and I were arguing about Latin last night. I think that's Veni Vidi Vici.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old D-Paint logo there.
Yeah.
I like how we refer to King Tut as, oh, this is D-Paint logo.
The D-Paint logo, yeah. Hey, this ancient Egyptian guy was buried with a D-Paint logo on his head.
I do recall I was at a viewing with a new Silicon graphics card back in the 90s, and they used an image of this mask and pulled its nose, like to show the immense real-time power of that machine.
Anyway, that's Veni Vidi Vici A-Bit by Sim1 Wanted Team. Entry number 20 is Cyberpunk 1977. On the
with less bugs than...
Yeah, don't go into that, Drehwerk.
Oh, it says right there on the thing. And this is not using the Pepto palette for the review. The difference being, okay, colors are all the same on the C64, but your luminances and so forth of your actual display device, your television / your monitor, you can get saturation and hue differences with them. And the Pepto palette is an attempt to create the C64 palette that you would actually see on the older monitors, which allows you to see the picture better. You get too much saturation, some of these pictures start looking a little rough.
Entry number 21 is Lockdown, Luctor et Embargo by Facet of Lemon Point and Genesis Project.
Lemon Point.
Is this Amiga or... It looks Amiga. It has to be Amiga. It's got too many wrong colors for a C64.
Yeah, it's an OCS image.
You know. The detail and the way that he's using the light, tricks of light and lens flares, which are not a natural occurrence, but they appear as a result of lenses.
Amiga OCS, 32 colors there. Lockdown, and we just saw the old school graphics. Yeah.
Yes.
Again, I'm going to stop being amazed at the quality of the compos this year. I really am.
I'm not, because it just keeps coming, and that's why, you know, is next year's going to be even better? Yes. Yes, it is. It's going to keep going, keep growing, and yes, I'm going to continue to be amazed because 2020 sucked. And
yeah, the thing is, Chuck, it's like we have all these amazing entries because a great barrier to entry for revision has been removed.
Yes.
i.e. the necessity of traveling to revision, which you should absolutely do if you ever get the chance to do so. But the fact remains is we've got about I'm going to guess probably about twice the number of entries we would have if this was an in-person event with the must be at the party rule.
I would say that because we're opening it up to other continents essentially, that we have 3 times at least.
Yeah, we certainly have 3 times as many MP3s.
Although I do remember when Wayfinder said, I think it was 2007, that they had 7.5 hours of music to listen to for pre-selection at Breakpoint that year. And you can't be you can't be objective with that much music. You just, by the time you get to hour 5, well, is this better than the ones we heard in hour 1?
It's like all music sounds the same now. It's,
Cranksy is puking on us.
Very kind of him.
It's this thing right here is I love this because people are interacting with this. And
if you're not in it already, go and play in Sofa World.
and go to the booze drum area, and that's behind me. And yeah, maybe don't piss on everybody. We've had a lot of that. Looks better at night when. Anyway, graphic compos. Graphic compos were absolutely amazing. Is all of them? I hope not, but I have a feeling it was. No, fast graphics hasn't happened, has it?
No, yeah, we've still got the paint over competition.
Paint over
and we've still got the
competition.
animated GIF.
Animated GIF.
Yeah, we'll have that discussion later.
No, we won't have the discussion because we have 2 different dialects.